supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
Olá galera, beleza? Sunakima, estamos de volta aqui com Alan Wake. Dessa vez eu estou gravando a minha voz. Dessa vez eu coloquei certinho. Vamos continuar aí nossa gameplay.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Mais ou menos, cara. Mas você tá me dopando.
So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me.
Confiar em você como, cara?
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Meu, tem uma galera que
This
diz
corridor
que
is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing
tá
trip,
num
except for the ones who are
hospital
particularly
assim,
vulnerable, of course.
fazendo esse tipo de tratamento assim, deixa você mais louco do que... Não, por causa dos remédios.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Bom, já passou aquela sensação de tontura, pelo visto.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Você não vai... Só vai acreditar depois quando...
So I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Ele só vai acreditar quando a véia vir matar ele.
Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. explain logically.
Nem tudo. Deixa escurecer. Caramba, que relógio muito louco esse daqui, hein? Grandão. Tem umas vistas da hora nesse jogo.
Never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way, follow me.
Ah, agora você tá vindo uma tempestade e você não lembra dela.
Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with.
In tenebras cadere. O que será que quer dizer isso aqui?
Nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because
Cauldron Lake.
Because you don't want to admit that you're not well. It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the
I
illness.
let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed.
madly inside my head.
But
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into the
by
palms of
myself.
my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that,
Pra não dar uma
we can begin
porrada
the
nesse
journey
arrombado.
towards your recovery.
Cara, tem que parar de falar palavrão.
Come along. Let's go inside.
Certo.
Here's
ri-
the entrance to the office.
risadinha é
It's
essa,
for staff
maluco?
only.
Quer
You
levar
were
umas
impressed by my
porradas?
trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson,
Isso aí virou um gato.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, okay. Sorry. Ew.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress, I'm happy to say. He works on video games.
Oh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does
Get
involve
'em
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
Aí, cara. Isso daí não tem nada a ver com videogame, não, viu?
You might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
É. Ué? Não é você não, cara. Cadê o doutor? Tem garrafa de café aqui, galera. Cara, já tô até vendo. A mulher vai vir aqui e vai matar geral. Ah, aqui, esse doutor aqui. O que tá escrito aqui? Boas-vindas à pousada Cauldron Lake. Estamos aqui para oferecer o tratamento especializado que você precisa. No entanto, lembre-se, peça que amigos e familiares marquem um horário de visita para que não interfiram na sua terapia ou períodos de criatividade. Respeite a privacidade e o espaço pessoal dos outros pacientes, principalmente quando estiverem engajados em seus processos criativos. Ah, sei. Normalmente, nossos pacientes têm problemas criativos duradouros que não serão resolvidos da noite para o dia. Permita-se levar o tempo de que precisar. Lembre-se que o seu tratamento é voluntário e elaborado especificamente para você. A terapia de engajamento e o método associado ao fluxo funcionam melhor quando você está ativamente engajado no processo de modelagem deles. Não, moldagem deles. Em caso de dúvida, não hesite em expressá-las. Cara, é furada, Bin.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming.
É, os velhinhos estão
What a
aqui, ó.
storm. I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this.
Vai morrer.
Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Mano, ele sabe de alguma coisa.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer. Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah. Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm. The Anderson farm. Valhalla! All down. That's a crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message. Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Que ele me deu? Os escritos e a assistente de Thomas Zane.
Taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him, but there was fear too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too ran away with words. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
we have
guys.
a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula, local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain. Oh, I just noticed leather patches on the elbows. That's not very rock and roll. Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch. She used us all, taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch. And my ravens.
Tá, vamos pro quarto.
Memory and thought.
Será que é aqui que eu tenho que ir?
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does. We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist,
O 7 poder é, mano, volte para o seu quarto. Cara, todos os lugares que a gente...
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Cara, eles sabem de alguma coisa. Como, por que que eles estão obrigando ele a escrever? Galera, desculpa mesmo aí por ter...
It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Caralho. Língua santa.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Tem gerador aqui.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Cara, não sei, ainda não entendi qual o motivo dessas garrafas de café ainda. Emerson. Emerson é o carinha, o doidinho dos medos, né? Que se diz que é um... Que é um pesadelo. Aqui é o nosso quarto. Wake. Desola. Tá fechado. Tá aberto. De quem que é esse quarto aqui? Que eu não vi. Bom, e provavelmente a gente não tem nada. Tá sem arma, sem tudo. Deve ter sido tudo confiscado.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Que não tem nada.
Unraveling fast, aren't they? It's my store. I'm taking it.
Aqui é uma página.
Back door, baby.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Que estranho.
Hammer's way will have its say. Rise up in their name.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the keys to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Birch, it's time to pay the piper. Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled adult diapered asses for
O
us.
escritório
Since
do
you're
cara é
so
pra lá.
tough.
É, pra cá.
We were on the road, man. You think we haven't seen pups like you before?
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Seriously!
Ow! About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy out. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Pra menina que é super fanzaça dele, é uma punição mesmo.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Vixe. Se fudeu.
On me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Eita porra. Vai, 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 vai. Tá vindo, tá vindo, tá vindo, tá vindo, tá vindo, tá vindo. Ai, sai, demônio. Sai, demônio.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Vixe, não dá pra ir pra cá. Escape da clínica. Ai. Ai, eu vou morrer. Aqui. Ai, caceta. Cara, esses móveis malucos, sai
There had
daqui.
been a generator and a work light on the balcony.
Subir a escada, vamos lá no gerador lá, ó. Cara, tá bem rápido o bagulho. Ah, consegui. Da onde que essa luz toda tá vindo? Ah, daqui, ó. Ha! Tá tão difícil não. Eu acho que a gente já consegue ir lá, galera. Vamos lá. Ai! Ai! Ai, 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 corre, corre. Ah, não!
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Corre, galera. Corre que o capeta tá vindo. Corre que o capeta tá vindo. Corre que o capeta tá vindo. Vai, 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 vai. Bom, agora tem que escapar daqui, galera. Como é que sai daqui? Ó, tá tudo fechado ali ou não? Tá aberto ali. Vambora. Ai! Móveis do capeta. Sai. Ih, tá fechado
I
aqui.
needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
Ai. Ah, ele disse que... Ai, 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 eu vou morrer. Ele disse que tinha alguma coisa lá em cima, né? É aquele gerador lá que tinha lá em cima. Vamos lá ligar ele. Aí, ó. Agora dá pra ligar ele. Ah. Morre, demônio! Morre, demônio! É isso aí. Vamos ligar mais uma vez. Vamos destruir esses caras. Até que não foi tão difícil. Morre, demônio! Morre, demônio! Vamos ligar de novo. Droga, tá difícil. Ah. O bagulho tá tentando atacar nós, vai. Tentar mais uma vez. Aí nós desce com a luz ligada. E a luz não tá ligando? Tá ligada. Ai. Ai, sai, 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 sai. Vixe, viado. Você quer que eu faça? Escape da clínica, mas e aí? Ai, eu tomo porrada se eu vou vir aqui. Ah, aqui, achei. Uma página. Tem duas
Hartman
páginas pra
followed
ler.
the fall of Alan Wake with his binoculars. When the rider hit the water, he ordered Jack to take the boat to him. The spot was easy to see in the dark, even with all the extra lights in the boat. The flare floated and kept burning even in the water. Jack turned the radio louder as the engine sputtered. The music was rough and clanking, something the Anderson brothers would no doubt have enjoyed. But Hartman chose to ignore it. Wake was finally within his reach.
É, esse maluco sabe de alguma coisa,
Hartman knew
cara.
he was no creator. He had no ambitions on that front, and he certainly didn't want to end up like every artist he had worked with here, damaged in ways that were hard to describe, or worse. It was enough for Hartman to maintain creative control and provide direction, to be a producer. That was what most of these people were in need of anyway. Of course, suitable subjects were few and far in between.
Então o doutor ele tinha algumas aspirações. Ui, a TV aqui. O que tem na TV? Tem alguma coisa aqui dentro? Aí. Ai! Corre, corre, corre que esse bagulho vai voltar em mim. Aí não falei, vai voltar em mim. Ai! Agora espera ele voltar. Oi, corre, 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 Alan. Corre, Alan. Corre, Alan. Corre, Alan. Tá aberto. Ai!
I'm here!
Se esconde aqui e espera a vida voltar. Ih, o bagulho não vai sair daqui não.
Hey, come on! Gotta get going!
Dali tá muito claro pra ele. O que é isso aqui? Suspense, Lauren Miller.
Al, I'm over here!
Tem café ali, calma aí, eu quero café, café, café. Oh, era pra restaurar a vida o café, não era? Não. É, só tem como nós ir embora, galera. Pilha, eu quero pilha. Vambora, galera. Tem mais o que fazer,
Found
não.
the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
Dá aí a lanterna, tio.
Oh God! Look at the house, Al. Look out!
Ele virou o demônio. Sai, Vi. Sai, fica longe, fica longe. Fica longe, viado. Ai, filha de uma... Mãe. Sai. Ai, corno. Ai. Ixi, tem que...
Jeez, Al! The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
Calma aí, tio. Bem que ele podia pular o muro, né, rapaz? Esse muro não é tão alto assim. Cara, vamos na... Ai, não, vamos devagar.
I can hear those evil guys moving around.
Evil guys. Tem os carinha do inferno. Vamos na moralzinha que eu não quero tomar susto, não. Vagabundo. Don't trust Emil. Ai, viado. Não acredite no Emil? Quem é Emil? Eu não lembro quem que é o Emil, não. Tem a página aqui.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area surrounding an unlikely centerpiece. A full-size stage complete with an impressive sound system with all the trimmings, including a dragon. It took a special kind of crazy to build something like this in a remote field. When the sky split open with a deafening boom and the music started blasting, it felt strangely appropriate.
Os dois irmãos caquéticos lá. Calma aí, galera. Vamos ver o que tem aqui. Aqui não tem niet. Nada. Então é lá pro outro lado mesmo. Oh, tem munição aqui, cara. Como que eu não vi essa munição na primeira vez?
Be careful! I can see them moving around! They're coming for you!
Tá bom, cara, para de cagaço. Sai, bicho. Tem nada aqui. Tem nada aqui também. Ai, 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 ai. Se aproxima não, viado. Sai, corno. Não sei se era pra ter usado as duas. Parece que é pra cá. Vamos ver o outro lado. Não, a carta. Hartman
Hartman
Academy.
down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy. But this was not an ordinary storm. Wake had been writing, and he had woken something up in the depths of the lake. Now, it was coming for him. Hartman had naturally prepared for a situation like this. The idiot brothers would keep Wake distracted while Hartman double-checked everything, just to be sure.
Até parece. Idiota é você, cara. Vixe, os dois velhinhos vai ficaram maluco.
You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long.
Eita porra. Ai, maldito.
You get 3 pills in the evening. And then you sleep like a baby. Life seems to be lost. That way we prepare for each other. And I don't have to hurt you. We're all friends here. This is just
Ah, moleque, vem comigo. Doutor de merda. Fui pra casa do chapéu, tio. E aqueles corvotários também foi pra casa do chapéu. Ai, sai. Vai não, tio, vai não. Preciso de munição, cara. Aí. Bom, não gosto muito dessa 12 aqui. Vocês não ouviram eu comentando sobre ela porque eu não gravei a minha voz no outro vídeo. Que eu tava reclamando dela porque ela é aquela cartucheirazinha. Opa, tem uma folha aqui.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money, more of a wife, and Hartman said Wake was important. That made him better than Mott. But Mott was calling the shots now. He'd expected Wake to whimper and growl, but instead, he seemed willing to fight. Mott knew he'd gotten under Wake's skin. If only Mott actually had his wife. The thought made him shiver.
Ué, que estranho. Mote é o quê? É o capataz, o capanga? É, se for o capataz. Ai! Corno! Ih, eu tô sem munição. Gastei 2 balas aqui à toa. Cara, do nada os malucos saíram da árvore. Vocês estão loucos, tio. É, tá. Tem hora que eles ainda me assustam ainda. Eu não costumo me assustar muito, mas tem hora que me assusta ainda. Que. Ai! Ai, filha de uma. Portão do mal. Portão do mal. Pô, eu acho que é algum desafio, hein? Atirar nessas latinhas. Tem por toda parte. Eu falei isso no vídeo anterior. Que é um desafio. Certamente deve ser um desafio. Carrinho de mão do mal. Carrinho de mão do mal. Ai, ai, ai. Estratégia, galera. Tem alguma coisa aqui no fundo? Tem. Oh, mas essa arminha aqui é forte, viu? Essa 12. É mais forte que a outra. Vixe, quem... Ah, é o... Ih, vai sair os monstrinhos daqui. Vai não.
Hartman
Eu não
noticed
consegui...
Wake's features slackened. The man was bullheaded, no doubt. Even lying on the bed, he'd only broken Hartman's nose the second time. But with a little time, he could break Wake down, give him proper direction. Wake was easily the most promising subject he had had. Well, since Tom, really. Sleep well, Alan, Hartman whispered with a smile. Let me take care of you. He sniffed hard to clear his throbbing nose, swallowed blood, and barely tasted it.
Caramba, então esse médico maldito cuidou do outro maluco também.
Ow! You're alive! Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry,
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
Barry!
I'll find it. Don't worry about it.
Não me preocupa como, cara.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Ai!
Gotta be here. Just hang on.
Ai, eu tô preso! Ai, não!
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it. I'm on it. Gotta be here. Just hang on, Al.
Sai, otário. Nossa, ainda tem um grandão. Ah, vai não. Vai não. Ai, corre, corre. Vamos lá, Barry.
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
Esse cara aí que é uma morte horrível, mano. Fugindo do hospital.
I'm crazy, but that's fine, man.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the
But
craziest.
maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, how can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Caramba, velho. Espero que o gordinho não morra, mano.
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah, Al, there's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Woo! Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh?
Aqui é a fazenda dos caras?
You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry
Beleza.
about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Ai, não, não, não.
Man, you're okay. Jeez, it's good to hear your voice. I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop. Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah, Al,
There's something moving down here! Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry! Woo! Yeah! Barry, are you alright? I'm good, Al! I'm great!
Vai
You never
cair.
messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Beleza,
just
cara.
wait for me, okay? Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide head and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry
Beleza.
about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Bom, vamos voltar que aqui não tem pra onde ir. É pra lá que nós tem que ir. Bom, ele conseguiu, por incrível que pareça, ir pro lugar mais rápido pra chegar na fazenda. O demônio tá aqui nessa floresta. Ai, diabo. Ai. Ai. Corre que nós tá sem arma, cara. Ou tem alguma coisa pra cá? Ai, 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 ai. Não, não, não. Ai. Melhor correr, cara. Melhor correr pra lá. Ai! Sai, diabo. Vamos ler a cartinha aqui, o demônio.
When he stopped the car at the Anderson farm, Walter felt relieved. Oblivion was close at hand. The brothers wouldn't miss a jar of moonshine too in the booby hatch. But then he saw the man on the porch, and he knew who it was. Driving for his life and knowing it was useless, he didn't realize he was crying until he couldn't see the road for the tears.
Cara, essas cartas são enigma. Vamos que eu tenho que correr, não é pra cá. Não dá pra ligar essas baterias aqui, não? Eita porra. Tem alguma coisa por aqui? Não, não tem. Ai! 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 Ai, demônio! Sai, geladeira demoníaca. Cara, pra onde que eu tenho que ir? Eu tenho que ir pra lá, ó, naquela direção. Ah, eu apertei pra esquivar, cara. Apertei pra ele esquivar, cara. Sai, fica aí, demônio. Vem atrás de mim, não.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
Beleza, agora liga. Não!
I hoped there'd still be a working generator somewhere around here to power up the old lights by the gate.
Eu sei, cara, que você quer encontrar um gelador. Mas se você não pular aqui, ó. Isso. Você não vai encontrar um gerador, ó. Aqui encontrou o gerador. Encontramos uma cartinha. Vamos ler a cartinha.
Agent Nightingale stared at the passed out rider. The man was sleeping off one hell of a night. Nightingale felt a stab of envy at Wake's oblivion, but he had a job to do. He put the gun to Wake's head and almost became a murderer. His hand shook and his throat felt tight and dry. Biting his teeth, he tried again to pull the trigger. He lost the nerve. Wake stirred. Nightingale would have to settle for an arrest.
Mas, mano, não dá pra entender por que que esse maluco tá vindo atrás de nós que nem doido, cara. Esse Nightingale, que é o cara do FBI. Ele tá vindo atrás de nós que nem doido, mano.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the
Uma
enemy without a
lanterna.
weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Bom é que tem lanterna escondida em Trust, Known in the Dark. A verdade não está no escuro, alguma coisa assim. Tem alguma coisa aqui? Não. Vamos lá, galera. Esse joguinho maldito que... Eu tô desarmado, cara. Não dá pra vir nenhum daqueles caras armados de... Ai, eu vou morrer, vou morrer. Ai! Corre, Alan. Corre, Alan. Ai! Sai, maldito! Ah!
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Cara, ali tá difícil. Eu tô sem arma. Não dá pra voltar. Tem que ir pra lá, tem que ir pra lá. Se eu for pra lá, eles vão aparecer? Cara, esses malucos. Chato pra caralho.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
Será? Duvido que é o Barry. A lanterna grande. O que foi isso aqui que eu peguei? Bora.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
De fato, mas tem uma
The
página
dark presence
faltando.
followed the choreography laid out to it in the manuscript, growing stronger and stronger, moving like a storm from one scene of destruction to the next. But it was still bound to follow the story and chained to the dark place it came from. When the story reached the end it longed for, it would finally be free.
Ai, caramba, não, 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 não. Oh, shit!
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Várias armadilhas ali, ó. Vamos tentar andar sem ser pego numa armadilha, galera.
Someone
Ah,
had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
the taken a villain with darkness. The taken are filled with the darkness. Não sei o que tá escrito. Mais uma página.
The storm raged on as the officer was walking unsteadily away from the clinic with the other patients in tow. Knowing This time they wouldn't return. The darkness around them seethed with horrors, but Tor and Odin were unafraid. Their eyes glinted with guile. They knew every secret path, and there was blood on their hands. They had fought these shades before.
Então, pelo que dá a entender, qualquer artista... Uia! Tem café ali em cima. Então o bicho pega qualquer artista, então. Pra transformar num... Pra obrigar eles a fazer o que ele quer. Não dá pra subir? Não, não dá. Pelo menos não por aqui. Ah, aqui. Sai, demônio. Da onde você apareceu, cara? Acho que é pra cá mesmo que eu tenho que vir. Aqui atrás não tem nada. Tomar cuidado pra não ser pego nas armadilhas. Porque... Ai, viado. Maldito. Mais um atrás de mim, cara. Sai, desgraça. Ah... Ai! Oh! Ai. Droga! Eu vou é correr, tio. Ah! Sai! Filha de uma égua! Susto do inferno agora que eu tomei desse maluco, irmão. Se eu tivesse tomado um tapa dele, ele tinha morrido.
I could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Ah, eu tô vendo o carro.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry? No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
Cara, deu merda lá em cima.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. You're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy. Who
E morreu.
crap anyway.
E morreu, cara.
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change this. I'll escape. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers. In a horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Agora entendi. Então que ele tá dizendo é ele que tá escrevendo a história e tal. E ele vai escrever a própria fuga, então. Eita, susto do caramba.
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
Esse era o tal do Danny?
The front door was locked.
Ele entrou pela janela, cara. Aqui não teria onde ele entrar. Tá, vamos pular a janela, já que ele quebrou a janela pra nós.
I could climb out through the broken window. The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Aqui era uma cabana de caça. Cara, uma super granada de luz nós conseguimos. Cagador. Tem o que aqui do lado de fora, na varanda? Tem uma página. Vamos ler? Cara, eu perdi, ó, página faltando, perdi uma, duas, três, umas 5 páginas já, cara.
For a moment, Hartman considered stopping. Mott was mean-spirited, but easily manipulated. An emotional infant who lived for his approval. By contrast, was a far more difficult subject. Mott had given him too much leash. In 2 days, who knew what could happen? Hartman would have to find a way to rein him in, and quickly.
Bom, a gente vai de carro? Dá pra ir de carro.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
Pegar a garrafa de café. Mano, por que que... Esse fetiche pela garrafa de café, cara. Tem o que ali em cima? Esse pá não era pra mim tá vindo aqui.
I could go it on foot, but I'd make better time in a car.
Tá bom, não quero chegar mais rápido não, cara. Ah, só um atalho pra cabana do cara. Eu sei que eu vou chegar mais rápido se eu for de carro, mano. Mas aí eu não posso explorar, tá ligado? Vamos lá naquela cabana ali em cima. Vai aparecer um monte de cara aqui. Cadê a entrada dessa cabana? É aqui mesmo. Vamos ver se tem alguma coisa lá em cima. Não, não tem nada aqui em cima. O que tinha ali eu já peguei. Vamos ver o que tem ali naquela outra cabana ali em cima. Mas eu vou lá de carro. Tô sentindo que vai aparecer uns caras aqui. Vamos subir aqui nessa torre. Deve ter um rádio aqui em cima, se pá. Não é isso mesmo. Tem um rádio aqui em cima. Uma espingarda de caça. Quanta munição de 12 eu tenho? 5 só? Espingarda de caça é melhor. E é mais forte.
Well, as I'm sure everyone's noticed, that storm we all felt coming is finally here. The boys at the Weather Service reckon it'll last until morning at the very least. Pertaining to that, let me read that missing persons alert again. The Sheriff's Department's still looking for a Caucasian woman, 30 years old, slim and blonde with blue eyes. She may be lost in the woods, and it's possible she's been injured in a car accident. If you see her, please make sure you get her indoors and call the sheriff. It's bad weather to be caught out in, so if you see someone in the area who maybe looks a little confused, give him a hand, all right? This is Pat Main on KBF FM. Hoping you're all safe and warm tonight.
Valeu, Pet. Você é gente boa. E no final das contas eu não achei nenhuma página lá em cima, né? Deixa eu ver, vai que tem uma do lado de fora. Não cheguei a olhar. Não dei a volta. Sai que eu não quero essa música no meu vídeo, não. Ah, cara! Já me fez gastar munição, cara. Esses malucos são uns merda mesmo. Deixa eu roubar outro carro aqui. Opa, quer dizer, pegar emprestado. Eita! Tóquio Drift. Tóquio. Drift em Tóquio. Acho que é por aqui mesmo. Eita, cara.
Gotta be kidding.
Até parece que eu vou. Ah, otário. Vocês não contavam com a minha astúcia? Aí, deixa o farol ligado, irmão. Sai coisa ruim. Bicho do capeta. Tem nada pra cá. É por aqui mesmo que nós tem que ir, galera. Moinho tá com a porta fechada. Vê se tem do outro lado. Tem porta do outro lado, não. Era ali mesmo. Pra cá. Isso aí, maninho. Agora vai vir os otários aqui. Ai! Ai, ai! Corno. Vamos ver se tem alguém cagando aqui. Tem não. Nenhuma página no banheiro aqui, não? Tem não. Eita porra. Ah, não. Tá jogando os mortos contra mim, cara. Tem o que ali que você não quer que eu veja? Você é louco? A Lina já foi. Ah,
I'd
eu
known the
tenho.
brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
E aí?
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
Tem até um dragão.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Al! We have to fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! Hey, Al! Did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked! Al, hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on! Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue! Oh, damn it! Goddamn turn-of-the-century wiring! Hang on, Al! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Ai, viado.
Yes! Al! Stay in the light! No, no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please! Al, please don't let me die. I'll go with the fight. This is pretty much how I always wanted to go out. Whoa, whoa! I can't. Ow! Woo! There! Back in the game!
Ah, shit!
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot!
Cara, ali, ó.
Al, we have to fight them off. I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out. Hey, Al, did you notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around? This place is stocked. Al, hold on. I'll try to get the stage lights on. To the rescue! No! Damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on, Al! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Viado. Ah, não vai não, corno.
Al, stay in the light! Oh no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Oh, Gary, please, please, please! Please don't let me down here. Although if I buy it, this is pretty much how I always wanted to go out. Rock and roll! Woo! Al, this may be the most awesome moment of our entire lives! In the game, yes! Oh, can I do this?
Tá porra.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Bright Falls, capital da... É, então, ó, aqui tem munição de revólver 12 e já tá tudo cheio. Aqui eu já peguei tudo. Vambora.
Al, this way to the farm!
Tá bom, vamos lá, tio. Ô, calma aí. Ó a página aqui. Não vou deixar ela passar, não.
Deputy Mulligan tuned Thornton's chatter out. He didn't think riders were particularly useful people, and a huge manhunt for one stuck him as idiotic. Certainly not worth the missed opportunity for coffee and pie. It wasn't even clear what the man had done, except run from them at the trailer park. Mulligan knew he wasn't alone. The sheriff's patience with the Fed was running out.
See, bestseller? No reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Cara, o maluco tá preocupado com o bonequinho, velho. O totem do cara.
We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Tá, vamos tirar, tem que subir ali. Mas, cara, vamos fazer o seguinte. Quer dizer, se precisar... Se precisar dividir o vídeo, eu divido.
As the deputies hauled Wake and Wheeler away, Agent Nightingale eagerly examined the stack of papers Wake had been carrying. It was incomplete, a collection of random pages, but there was enough. He saw his own name in there, among others. His hand shook with emotion. Finally, it was proof. He had been right all along.
Esse cara é doido, mano. Por que que esse policial tá perseguindo a gente assim? Ele é louco. Quer dizer, policial, né? Ele é um agente da FBI e ele é um policial. Ele é federal, mas é um... Mas não deixa de ser polícia. Ai, quase. Quase eu não pulo.
I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Everything, and if I don't get my way, I'm so right now, just stay here. I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
Não vai vir nenhum corno atrás de nós, não? Gente, vocês confiam?
Wow. You look at that thing, Al. They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves. So how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Sleep. We all spend
É, aqui tem munição. Vai vir aparecer os caras.
Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job that got you started. One of your episodes?
Sonho dos sonhos.
That's by someone else.
Mano, eu acho que o café funcionou aquela hora que eu tava quase morrendo.
a decidedly mundane situation. A long line of people. Hey, Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready. Oh wow, who's that? You don't know him? He's the guy dreaming us. Well,
Uma
not just
página.
us. He dreams everything. But wait, no.
Os irmãos Anderson nos anos
It's
70.
1976. Madness reigns at the Anderson farm. Contrary to all logic, the headiest ingredient of their moonshine is unfiltered water from Cauldron Lake. The Andersons feel like gods. Odin can't stop laughing. He contemplates cutting his eye out. Tor runs across the field, naked, shrieking, hammer in his hand, trying to catch lightning. Their songs have power. Something ancient is stirring in the depths, coming back.
Que estranho.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Old Gods of Asgard. Turnê Ragnarok de 1975. Simbolismo com a ira e a fúria celestiais. 11 de abril. Tananã. Essa aqui é a turnê dos caras. Isso se eles foram mesmo pra algum lugar, né? Vou abrir o outro lado do celeiro. Brown.
Good going, Al.
Oh. Esses caras com as duas. Com as duas bagulhetazinhas. Agora eu posso pegar munição lá embaixo. Cara, aqui tem munição de 12. Mas eu tô cheio de munição.
Think we can make it through here, Al?
Ai! Sai, viado. Eita, susto dos infernos! Que foi? Ele tomou um choque? Foi fritado? Isso aí, otário, foi fritado pelo choque. Aqui é um galinheiro. Ou um bagulho de canil, sei lá. E fudeu. Uhul! Olé, trouxa! Ai, ai! Vamos, cara! Ô, vamos aproveitar que eu posso ir lá, ó. Pegar minha munição. E tem munição. Não gosto de deixar coisa pra trás, não. Se eu pudesse voltar lá na outra, eu até iria. Ah, o cara tá ali safe na luz, né? Por isso que não tá gritando.
Wow! Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
Vamos subir.
Be careful, Al!
Não, tô com munição cheia. Dá pra subir mais.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Fica de olhos abertos, irmão. O que que tem ali no chão? Ah, é só uma... Vamos subir, né?
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, other irons to fry.
Olha o que a
How
carta
would you
falou.
compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Tem munição. Tem combate.
Got to be kidding me.
Ah, não. Tá de zoeira com a minha cara, velho. Dá pra matar ela? Dá. Ah, otário. Outro maluco chato, velho. Esse aqui é melhor usar 12. Dá bem nos Kengo. Deixa eu ver, tem alguma coisa aqui dentro que eu posso pegar? Só pilha de lanterna não preciso. Vamos ver o que que tem aqui. Vamos ver se dá pra ter alguma coisa no lugar onde ele saiu ali. Tem uma escada. Será que aqui eu ajudo o maluquinho a subir? Ah, pegou a chave do sino. Tem que abrir a porta pro Barry.
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey,
Oh.
I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Cara, a internet acho que deu uma erradinha na.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing.
Que a qualidade da imagem diminuiu um pouco. Vamos lá, Barry. Força na peruca, Barry. Vamos ver o que tem aqui atrás. Nossa, a internet ficou horrível mesmo. Ah, ele me segue, é. Se eu for para outro lugar, ele vai. Bom, vamos entrar na casa então, Barry.
The lights are out. I guess we better check the fuse box.
Os caras eram doidão mesmo com bagulho de viking, hein? Bom, a caixa de fusíveis deve ser na sala. Ou perto da escada. Aham, a bateria dos caras. Ah, saúde. Eita. Tá tão ruim assim? Que é isso aqui?
Power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
Que tem a ver com...
Come on, Al. Let's get the lights on, huh?
É, não tá embaixo das escadas não, cara. Deve estar lá em cima. Mas, pô, por que que os caras colocam a caixa de
You know,
disjuntor lá
this
em
place looks kind
cima?
of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
Yeah, I don't think they keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
Sai da frente,
These guys
diabo.
sound awesome.
The old gods know the truth. E os caras sabem a verdade. Vamos, diabo! Vem aqui, para de travar aí, maluco. Isso, agora sai da minha frente, corno.
Again, Alice's screams rang in the stillness of the night. I saw myself run toward the gate, flashlight in my hand. I followed my past self. I was an out-of-body observer, a time traveler in a crazy drunken dream. This was the beginning. The night Allison disappeared. The mystery of what had happened during the missing week was about to reveal itself.
Estranho. Mistério da semana perdida. Achei, tá no quarto. No quarto dos caras. Calma aí, deixa eu ver o outro. O outro bagulho. É capaz que a gente se. Não vai. O outro quarto não vai. Também não vai. Deixa eu só conferir esse último quarto aqui pra ter certeza. Que eu acho que vai vir uma cutscene agora. Quando eu ligar essas luzes.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course, we need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's her face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Cadê o toca-disco?
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
Hey, Al. Lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry, this is... Yeah, what the hell?
Eu não beberia esse troço aí não, tio. Vai dar merda.
Seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? Even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, God damn it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Oxi. Mas-
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off. I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Não encontrou nada no lago.
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
Ué, como assim? Ela tá na janela?
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You'll laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her. Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her.
Caramba, velho.
Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
No. I wrote it.
I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobwebs she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin from my armor a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Caramba.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Caramba, ele lembrou de tudo agora. É, galera, esse é o final do quarto capítulo. Não esquece, deixa seu like, se inscreve no canal. E é isso. Falou, valeu!